Yes, I'm back. Well, who the hell are you? You might say. Well, I'm the author or writer of Rusty Swords. So I just want to thank all of you who has probably watched some of it or at least listened to it. That I'm super happy about. Over 600 of you have viewed it in some part, and actually like almost 20% has watched the entire 2 hours. And I was like, 2 hours, like, and that's 80 people like spent like 160 hours listening to my fiction. I was like, damn, I've been blown away. And some of you said like, hey, it just ends with nothing. We're back in the saddle. We're doing this, right? So I'm not. I'm really super excited about the small amount, but still the feedback. It kind of warms my heart, and that's why I'm doing it. It's not because I'm gonna be Stephen King. It's not gonna be I'm gonna be Joe Abercrombie, or I'm gonna be, yeah, uh, you know, I don't know, some other good Brandon Sanderson. No, I don't want to be the Brandon Sanderson. Sorry about that. So I just want to give some background about me, or kind of what my inspiration, what I want to really hone in on these in these books. So I started writing these books because I was lacking something. I was like, Joe Abercrombie, please write more of your OG kind of stories. And then I read his last one. I was like, yeah, this is fun-ish. But then I realized it wasn't really Joe Abercrombie I was looking for. It was more Guy Ritchie, but in the fantasy setting, like this gritty, hardcore, kind of no BS. We're just having fun, some banter, guys talking, and girls as well. I mean, just this kind of pretty straightforward, relaxed, but with an attitude, and pretty, soft magic, not sort of low magic. It's not gonna be. I don't have any dragons. It's like medieval times, maybe a dash of magic, but we'll see, or some dash of some things more extravagant or whatever. But so it's only been 2 hours, but I expect this story to go on for maybe, let's say, I think I'm done about the 10th done, not more than that. This is just like a snippet. And I'm sorry for taking the time, my time out, so to speak. But I mean, there's a lot of authors, writers, whatever I'm gonna call myself, that they have their first draft, and this was not. I wanted to get something out there. I didn't want to write everything and then just like this whole song and dance. I wanted to do something more and more. But then, for some reason, I just I want to let it rest. I wanted to let it rest and see what happened when I picked it up and read it again. And when I read it, I was like, I thought it was pretty good. I was like, this is pretty good. It's not perfect, of course, but it's kind of, it's not a draft either. It's like version 0.1 point, I don't know, But I think I'm super excited about working with the characters. We got Auric, the you know you know the high and mighty noble one time, down to the earth, and kind of all that, kind of the up and down roller coaster of his life. And I think that's kind of goes into the thematic I'm after, really, like the watching people fall. Not that is fun, but then get back up, and this kind of grit, never give up, having resilience, and realizing that life is, you need to be stoic. You need to accept what's happening, and then adapt, and onward, and showing strong men in fiction. And strong men doesn't mean to be bullies. I mean, that's the opposite. It's more someone who's like and strong and silent type. You don't even have to be silent if you don't need to be. You know, I can. You know, but I think it's kind of, I want to showcase and not just talk about like, oh man, we are blah blah blah, do this. Kind of have those role models. I think fiction is really a good avenue to have those role models. But I just want to give you a shout out for watching this, and then, you know, stay tuned for, we're back in the saddle with the slow horses, rusty swords, slow horses. I don't know. Maybe that's also another inspiration. Come to think of it, rusty swords are not the slow horses, but you know, I get they're a bit inspired. But I'm not saying weirdos, because they're not weirdos. And yeah, I'm a weirdo, a bit weirdo, depending on who you talk to. I'm not in the norm, so to speak. I'm just kidding. But I think I'm super excited about this. You know, I've been inspired by, you know, the amount of comments. It's not been a ton, but I mean every single comment, and that you take your time to like, you know, like, this story is good. I was like, damn, yeah, it's pretty good. I guess a bit, you know, so I'll try to rant less next time. I just wanted to give a shout out to, thanks for watching my videos. Cheers. Let's ride with the swords.